Hello and welcome back to the channel. On today's video we've got the Audi S3 8L that I own. Got a few bits we're going to do to it, maybe run through some of the stuff that's been done to it already. Didn't get any videos of it unfortunately, but obviously wasn't really doing YouTube back then. So let's get on with it.
Going to be fitting some discs and pads on the front on this, so first of all is to pop the bonnet. Open the reservoir cap. Then jack it up. Now remove the wheel. Fit an axle stand. Now the condition of the brakes is pretty pitted and they still have some life in the pads, but definitely ready for a change. Going to be changing the discs for some Brumbo drilled discs and green stuff EBC pads. Step, remove the retaining spring. Then remove the dust caps and sliding pins. Then push the piston back. You'll find this easier when you're changing the pads, just to use the old pad to push it back. Then remove the caliper. At this point I had a ride pain to get the spacer off the wheel, so I'll speed this bit along a bit. Remove the carrier.
Unfortunately the grub screw's been broken before, so we won't be able to put that back on. Disc is now off. What I would recommend, if you ever put aluminium spacers with spigots on them, make sure you put plenty of grease on them, because otherwise they'll end up seized on, like the problem I had a minute ago. But they've been on there about 3 years, so maybe the grease went away.
Now cleaning the hub off with the drill. Using the drill again to do the carriers. Using some brake cleaner now to clean the oil and grease off the discs from factory. Refitting the discs now. Unfortunately the grub screw is broken, so I have to drill that out at some point. Fitting the spacers back on now, making sure that I'm actually greasing them this time. Time for the spacers and the carrier to be finished off and bolt it back up. Opening up the pads now, they've actually got some bedding in material on them, which is not pretty unusual on brake pads really, which is a good thing. That's good. Greasing up the pads now. I like personally to use the copper slip, but each to their own I guess. There is some other stuff you can use these days. Never had a problem with the copper grease. Using the drill with the wire brush again to get the sliding pins cleaned up. Now we clip the pads in and then refit the caliper. Refit the retaining spring. Adding more grease here to the hub, just to stop anything seizing on. Refitting the wheel up now. Removing the axle stand and dropping the car down to the ground. Now torquing the wheel to the correct torque setting. Now just a time lapse of the other side doing the exact same as the offside. Now refit the brake reservoir cap. Always remember to pump the brake pedal to make sure that the pads are out to the discs and the pistons are all the way out. Unfortunately that is the end of the video, guys. Unfortunately I lost the footage of the vehicle stuff of what's been done, so I shall have to create a new video of that another day. But thanks for watching, please like and subscribe and drop a comment. See you guys in the next one.